And we're live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Beyond Babbitt. This is your host, Brian Anthony, reporting for duty. All right, Mike Bandit. Glad you joined us. Okay. Been doing a little digging. We're going to lay it all out today, right now. So, of course, we're going with the date on the dream, right? The dream within a dream. That was basically a dream that I didn't have, but it was meant for me to interpret it and basically probably distribute it. But it dovetailed the two dreams that I had already had. So the 21st, completed by December the 21st. Not tomorrow, but the Friday after that. You have about a week left. So, I have in the description box down below, there's a video I want you to watch and a news article also, if you can look at those. This is the first time I've seen that date, December 21st, besides me using it. It's an article from Zero Hedge. And they're saying that the government shutdown, that's the deadline to fund it, or the government shuts down on December the 21st. Need about $5 billion. And if not, the government's going to shut down. The video that I uploaded for you guys in the description box at the bottom, it's the live footage of, let me wait on this plane, this jet. Forgot to tell you guys, the other day I got footage of a black helicopter just hovering over Dallas, just watching traffic. It wasn't a news media helicopter, it had no markings. It wasn't a military helicopter. It was just a black helicopter, and it hovered for like 10, 20 minutes. I got video of it. It was just watching the people. It was eerie feeling. So back to what I was saying. The other video that I uploaded at the bottom was the live footage of the press conference with Trump and Pence, Chuck Schumer, and Nancy Pelosi, or I like to call her Nazi Pelosi. And I'm just going to start out by saying this. It was fake, guys. It was fake. They were playing good cop, bad cop on us. It was fake. The fussing and fighting, it was scripted. They tried to wing it, tried to ad-lib. It's bad acting. It was terrible. That means something. Yeah, that means something. That means that date is flashing in red now to me, because that's the deadline before the shutdown. They're playing good cop, bad cop on us. That means all of them in that room were in on it. That means that may be the day they fade to black. They go into hiding. Another video that I had been ignoring, it had been sent to me. It flashed up on my, at George H.W. Bush's funeral. It's supposed to be a number of people got the program with letters in them. I saw the one where Hillary got her program and opened it and the letter fell out. And she was like, it's fake, guys. It's fake. That's not an indictment letter. It's fake, guys. It has to do with Q. It's soap opera. They're playing good cop, bad cop on us. So the press conference with Trump, Pence, Pelosi, and Schumer, fake. The video of Hillary getting the letter, it's fake. It's all fake. But what's real is this. Another U.S. government agency has come out with that same warning. At first it was NIAC came out with a report saying Americans need to start prepping to have no less than 3 weeks worth of supplies, up to 6 months. Now the Department of Homeland Security has come out with that same advice, that same information. Americans need to start prepping. No less than 3 weeks, up to 6 months. And I could take you back to the dream. Now, I did talk to my friend. He said it's okay for me to release the details of the dream. And I'm trying to get him to record it. I'd rather for him to tell you. But I may go ahead and do it. So this is how, he still may do it, but let me go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and update you on the dream within a dream. That was, I was looking for a scripture in the Bible because I thought someone in the Bible had a dream within a dream. It's not in the concordance. I couldn't Google it, so it's just going to be a lot of reading for me to try to find it. I did see Edgar Allan Poe had something about a dream within a dream. But I'm going to go, since he said it's all right to release the details, I'll release it. Okay, so he had just got back from Paris, France. And like I said before, what they're showing us on television, we're not getting all the truth. We're not getting all the facts. But the thing is this, and this is a guy who really doesn't have a dream. The other dream he had, the only other dream he had, now he didn't tell me I could say this, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. The only other dream he had, probably been about a year ago now. He had a dream that his brother was losing his job. And I think within that same week, his brother lost his job. Okay, so when he got back, I think it was like the next day or something, he called me in the morning and said he had a vivid dream. This is after I had gone live and gave my synopsis of what's going on, when the war might take place and everything. That's why I came back and did the update. So he called me early and he said he had a vivid dream. Said it was vivid. The last time when he dreamt about his brother, it wasn't vivid like that. He said it was vivid. When the military planes go by. Man, there's another one. There's a lot of military jets flying today, guys. Okay. So the dream is this. He said, I guess he was coming out of, I can't remember this first part of it. He was coming out of some building or something like that. I guess it was nighttime. And he said he looked up in the sky. And this is the part that was really vivid. And he said he saw, and he couldn't remember the name of it. He asked me, he said, what's the name of that thing that's like a half man, half horse? Half man, half horse. And in my mind, it's like God was already giving me the interpretation. I said, it's a centaur, a minotaur. And he said, yeah, that thing. He said, it was in the sky and it was big. And I was looking at it like, what is that? And he said, usually that thing has a bow, like a bow and arrow. He said this one had a spear. And he threw it. And then he said he woke up. And as he said he woke up, I started to interpret to him what the dream was about. And he said, wait, you cut me off. He said, I didn't finish yet. He said he woke up, but he was still asleep. After he woke up in the dream showed him that he went and told me the dream. And then I knew my interpretation was right, that God had already given me the interpretation. And so I told him, I was like, the thing you saw in the sky represents Sagittarius. It's not horoscope. It's Mazaroth. See, the wise men were wise because they could read what the sky said. They found Jesus. See, from Genesis to Revelations, look at the prophecies in Revelation. It talks about the sun, the moon, and the skies. You got to know what that stuff says. The book of Genesis, the same way. You have to know how to read what's up there. We've been robbed of that, but not everybody. Not everybody. Some people have studied to show themselves approved. So, the man, half horse, represents Sagittarius. He didn't know that. I broke that news to him. He didn't realize that. And I said, usually has a bow. He said, yeah, it didn't have a bow. It had a spear. And he said, what does it mean? He said he threw it. I said, well, it's a changing of the... Sagittarius is over on December the 21st. He's going into Capricorn. He's not going to be able to do anything after that. So it's a timeline. It's given a timeline. That's how I knew December 21st was the last day to be prepared. Because whatever's happening is getting launched now. Okay? And so he said when he woke up, in the dream when he woke up, he went and told me the dream. And then he said he woke up for real out of the dream. So he woke up twice, basically. And God had given me the interpretation because that basically concluded the two dreams I had that I still haven't released yet. Hello, Metal Sheep. So that's how I got the date. And it's so real, y'all. It was more to what I said in that message. The whole first 45 seconds of it got cut off. But I left a video in the description box. I'm gonna let you go and watch it on the dream, on the urgent update that I gave. There's a video in the description box. There's no need to repeat it. We're going into it. But, so that's how I know the Sagittarius can only throw so far as to the last day that he's in power. After that, it goes into Capricorn. And that's December the 21st. Interesting. Okay. So December 21st is the timeline. That's the end. That's the last day we have. This ties into this, like I said, this is the first date I've seen that matched that. And it's the shutdown date. The shutdown date of the government. December 21st. If you go, that video is in the description box now. It's fake. The fussing and fighting, the arguing, it's all fake. The letter that Hillary got at the funeral, it's fake as well. They're playing good cop, bad cop on us. And then the government, 2 warnings. See, the Illuminati, before they do something terrible, they have to warn you first. Okay, so now we have 8 days. Next Friday is the last day. The last day for you to be prepared for whatever they're going to do. Interesting. Yeah, you guys, if you want to talk about that, your dreams and visions, you have to most likely do it in the live chat. A lot of my videos, they're blocking them down to where people can't even leave comments after the video. So anything you need to say about that, you might want to say it now, because they may block the video to where you can't leave comments afterwards. And sometimes they have deleted the live chat as well. And it's not paranoia. You can go check the videos yourself and see. That's how I know I'm stepping on their toes. God is giving me to see. Basically, I'm looking at their playbook, and they want to know how I'm seeing this. Same way Daniel the prophet did. I don't have any sources. I just know. It's just a gift of God. So, most likely, the government will shut down December 21st. And it's going to be scripted to make it look like, oh, it was the Democrats, oh, it was the Republicans. Hey, let's get those thumbs up, guys. Let's get those likes up on this thing. Oh, it was the Democrats, oh, it was the Republicans. They're already writing the history, right? They're writing the history. It's the reason why Trump is in the Illuminati card game on about 3 or 4 cards, at least 3 cards. It's the reason why the cartoon character strip, wow. It's the reason why the cartoon character strip that came out in 1990 talks about the opioid addiction, the opioid problem that we're having now, and talks about Trump trying to build the wall, showing Trump as president. It's the reason, guys. It's not all conjecture. It's not all accident. They're playing this stuff out. You know, Trump used to be a part of the WWE. He's an actor. So they're playing a good cop, bad cop on us. Right now, it's so sunny here. It's supposed to rain all day today and tomorrow, and then, yeah, that's what, exactly, the Civil War. It's going to pit the Democrats against the Republicans when it shuts down. Oh, no, it's your guys' fault. No, it's your guys' fault. Oh, man, they're going to the bunkers. I'm almost sure of it now. And I'm pretty sure that is the UN down there on the border to come and bring the peace. And I'm sure all the other countries that are supposed to invade us, yeah, that'll sooner or later happen as well. And it wouldn't surprise me if it just so happens the stock market decides to give way because of all the bickering in the government. The people lost confidence, and boom, there goes the stock market, all on the same day. Yeah, they will invade. I don't think they're going to come that quickly because we're still strong. Let a little chaos sink in a little bit. Let everybody get to fighting with each other, get to killing each other. Let us get disorganized. It'll be easy for them to come get us. And yeah, I believe the indictments are for the patriots. Yeah. Everybody who's not going along with the New World Order, they're coming. So that's it in a nutshell, guys. That's it in a nutshell. Right now, it just doesn't look like there's a storm coming. It's sunny out here. It rained this morning. It rained this morning. It's supposed to rain all day today, all day tomorrow. But it's in the 60s. It's supposed to be mid-60s to 70 today. It's sunny, man. I can walk around in shorts and a t-shirt. Feels good outside. And yeah, they're gonna sink the dollar on purpose. All of our allies and our enemies are starting to dump the dollar. It's the Federal Reserve that's buying it back. Federal Reserve is also raising interest rates when they know we can't afford that to help sink it. I mean, and once the dollar falls, everybody's gonna fall. And then they have the new system waiting on the other side. If you can get through to the other side. And I just unsubscribed from somebody who I used to watch saying, oh no, cryptocurrencies aren't the mark of the beast. See, that's idiocy, not knowing. Right now, it's not the mark of the beast. It's all connected to the Internet of Things. You see what I'm saying? And 5G. Yeah, it's a component of mark of the beast, yes. Yes, along with the Real ID Act and everything else. Yes, on the other side. Right now, if you have crypto services, no. But when it has to go in your body, yes. It's a problem. So that's basically it, guys. That's basically it. Wow. I haven't heard that, Michael Davis. That's interesting. But I don't doubt it. And it's going to get worse because so many people are still in the stock market. Everything they have is invested in the stock market. Yeah, they're going to make you turn that in. When the fiat's burned, you're going to have to turn it in. Just like in 1933, they confiscated all the gold. They said, if we catch you with it, it's a felony. You're going to prison. How many people? Just like John X Army, I had to send him a comment. You know, he deleted that video. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about it. He did a video about Christmas. He was wrapping presents and, yeah, I'm not going to go crazy over it. He was like, Jesus is the reason for a season. First comment I left, Jesus has nothing to do with Christmas. Christmas is sun god worship. Okay. And he kept talking, and he was like, this is, how he's so prepared, and, if something go down, they got a place to meet and all this. And he was like, he's a felon, so he can't have a gun. He said, they took my rights to have a gun. Don't let them take yours. The second comment I left was, John, think about it. If they took your right because you're a felon, they used the law to do it, right? There was a law put in place to take your gun rights, and you obey it. Well, if they come for our guns, they're going to make a law to do it as well, and some are going to obey it. So I told him, you need to lead by example. It happened to me. It's illegal. I'm a felon. I can't have a gun. I got a stick in the back and a knife. Okay, but they're going to make a law for us and tell us turn it in. Okay, so everybody who turned it in, you're obeying the law. I ain't got nothing else to say. Think about all this. Think. Wow. Uh-oh. Well, but this is it, though. In 1933, in the height of the Great Depression, because we had the stock market crash in 1929, November 1929. Stock market crash. Then we went into the Great Depression. By 1933, they confiscated all the gold. It was a law. You had to turn it in. And what they do, when you turn in your gold, they gave you paper money. The greenbacks. Yeah, here, we give you this. And they said, oh yeah, when this is all done, you'd be able to reclaim your gold. Nah, you were never able to reclaim your gold. They kept it. They kept it. They kept the gold, you kept the paper. Okay? So, when they're going to tell you, well, you have so much, however much paper you got to turn it in, it's not any good anymore. You have 60 days. Nobody's going to be able to accept paper after 30 days, 60 days, or whatever. You're going to have to turn it in and get whatever the new currency is they're using, whatever they're going to be using. Whether it's the Bitcoin or some other kind of crypto or the ACC coin or the SDR. Yeah, exactly. The cash is going to be worth toilet paper. But they'll give you a chance and say, well, instead of just losing all your wealth, we'll give you 50 cents on a dollar or whatever. Because they cheated the people in the gold. Because the gold prices in 33, the gold prices were so much. And once they thought they got it all, once they thought everybody turned it in, it's like the gold price doubled overnight. So it's like, oh man, I just gave it to you and now it's going to go to about $2 or $3. You lost again. You got cheated. And they're going to give you that warmed up. They even put food stamps on credit cards. That was all to get you warmed up. That's not going to be a big thing. You used to have an Apple iPay and just swiping your phone. Now you're just going to be able to wave your hand. Oh, yeah. Can turn a gray sky blue. Yeah, it's a song that Al Green had. Can't get next to you, girl. He said he can make ships sail by waving his hand. Well, when you take that thing, you're going to be able to make everything happen by waving your hand. You want to get in your car, you want to get in your house, want to turn your computer on, want to use your cell phone, you got to wave whatever they put in your hand over it. It's the mark of the beast. It's the mark of the beast. Anyway, guys, just make sure you're done by December the 21st. I don't know if we're going dark or what. I don't know what's going to happen. But like I said, the article that's in the description box down below is the first one I've seen using that date. And it's the date of the supposed shutdown if they don't get the money. And they have already agreed. They tried to make the fight look so bad that they're not going to be able to kiss and make up before that time. So let's just suppose that the government will be shut down. People will be laid off. All of our vital services will be compromised. We still got the migrants at the border. They're claiming that the soldiers are going home on Christmas. It's the perfect storm. Oh, and don't forget, Diego ain't going nowhere. Diego is supposed to get worse. Even though it's sunny here, a lot of people are catching it right now. Ice and snow and cold. They're saying the winds are supposed to pick up here. We're supposed to get some 40 miles per hour winds. Yeah, that's unusual for the winter like this. That's usually some spring type stuff. And it feels like spring right now. Honestly, I can go put on a t-shirt and some shorts and some flip-flops and be good. Yeah, stocks are rigged. I feel sorry for everybody who doesn't do something about it before the 21st. Because there might be a bank holiday as well. And then a lot of people are going to catch on too late. But everybody makes their own decisions, right? Everybody makes their own decisions. Anyway, guys, like, share, subscribe. Make sure you share. Make sure you try to compel as many people you know to be ready for everything, be ready for whatever. The bases are loaded, and it looks like they're going to pull the trigger on or somewhere after December 21st. All right, guys. God bless. Love y'all. Be careful. Finish your preps. And pray for each other. And don't forget to fight. Hold on tight. There you go. All right. Beyond Babbitt, your host, Brian.